I have another question for you. If you could have coffee with any historical figure, somebody you've read or somebody that you've studied in seminary, who would you choose and why?
Man, that's a great question. Yes. So my favorite playwright is August Wilson.
Yes.
I would go back in time to before he died, and man, we just have to chop it up with that brother. We probably had to have coffee and some biscuits, to be honest, to talk. Because so the thing I love about August Wilson is, like I told you, I love language. He has this cycle of plays. It's called the Century Cycle. And I just want to pick his brain about how did he write that cycle. It is a series of 10 plays, and they are each chronologuing one decade of African American experience in America. And so, one decade is the 10s, the 20s, the 30s. He's just going down the line. And that's where you get the play Fences from. That's where you get Ma Rainey's Black Bottom from. That's where you get Piano Lesson. And so, that's where I would love to sit and talk with him and talk about his writing process, because the way he interacts with language, it's so black.
Yes, very.
Right? Yeah, and you can tell when somebody that's not black is writing something for black audiences, because it just feels so clunky. We use language differently. And so, yes, I would love to sit with him and pick his brain about what was that process like, and also just to pick his brain because he was not college educated. He dropped out of education and was educated through his local library because he had to take care of his family. And so, just want to talk through like what was that process like in the library, learning words, learning reading, learning the classics and stuff like that. I would love, and of course, because I'm a minister, I'd have to talk to him about the faith. I'd have to talk to him about God, because he mentions God often. His plays are so spiritual in that regard. He's interacting with, not only is he interacting with African religions in the text, but he's also interacting with the African American experience in America. We are, the most church demographic. So he's interacting with that as well throughout his plays. That's who I would reach out to. August Wilson.
Wow. I have to go do some research on him, because then we can do deeper conversation. But I have seen some of those plays, and they are powerful. They are powerful.
Yeah,
I didn't know that story about that he did not finish college. I did not know that. But that's
it's either college or high school.
But that's powerful, because somebody went to the library, obtained books. There's power in the library now. There's power in the library. That can preach right there. But he went to the library and was able to obtain these particular books to become one of the greatest writers in playwriting. And so that's a significant part of history that I believe that we need to bring to the light in our generation. And so, me and my brother right here are going to be doing some things in the near future that I believe that's going to blow your minds, because we got some things to talk about after we get off of here. But I'm just so excited to be able to discuss with my brother Jermaine Van Buren Jr., who is a seminarian and a spoken word.